Hey guys, what's up? Jared here, Decks and Dice. Not really a rambling, well, kind of a ramblings video, but not much. It's gonna be a quick one. It's kind of more or less like a channel update. And I guess I'll touch on Final Fantasy as well because why not? Let me get that out the way, I suppose. Final Fantasy, big shocker, great seller. First night, I think we sold through like a third of everything we had. Um, these things, uh, I mean, gone, you know. Hesitancy at the shop, in person, because, I had them for, I think, 700 or whatever, which was like roughly 60 or 70 less than TCG. Um, so I get that. I mean, it is what it is. But I put the remainder online and they were gone like that. So, I mean, that again, it is what it is. So, yeah, a little not surprised by that, but happily surprised by that because shit was expensive on my end to get to, and I'm having to like dig myself out of a hole. So here we go. But really good. I'm impressed with the set. I really thought it would be like some kind of just like shovelware crap they would put out there, where they would just kind of like throw eggs at the wall and oh, it's Final Fantasy, it's you're gonna buy it anyways. But no, they did a pretty good job. Hats off to you, Watsy, for not completely butchering something. And yeah, I especially like the basic lands. I mean, they're good. They're decent looking lands. Little full art lands. I was looking to see if I had any nearby, but I don't. Um, but yeah, good stuff. It's like I said, surprise, surprise. Um, I do have tinfoil hat theory about all your little special treatments and special versions of cards and all that. Since everyone is busting open these things to try to find a chocobo, I think you're going to see a decline in the prices for the special treatments like your showcases, foils, all that stuff, more than you will like a standard bitch version. Just because of the alarming rate that I'm guessing everyone is busting these open at, you're just going to see a more of an influx in the special treatments of cards versus just the normal stuff. So within that like week or two after release, where prices fall inevitably anyways, it's what happens. I think those are going to take a harder hit than anything else. But don't get it twisted, everybody. While this is a standard set, while it will be in print for, what is it, like 3 years now, or 3 years, I think. Anyways, this initial wave is all we're going to get. The collector boosters aren't going to get reprinted. That's just an established thing now. Commander decks are always on the block to get reprinted. But as we have seen with like Karlov, Thunder Junction, Wilds, pretty much everything within the last 5 sets, it'll be months after release before they even like put out a reprint, if they do it that quick. But yeah, play boosters also, yes, they're going to be in print. However, with the alarming rate everything is getting gobbled up now, get the play boosters while you can, because I think the reprint for the commander boosters, the play boosters is 4 to 6 months is when they're gonna get a reprint of those. So you might as well say 7 to 8 months before we'll see a legitimate reprint of the play boosters, not just random, distros. Oh, we found a few pallets left over, and now they're, instead of, I think they're like 120 on my end, now they're 180 on my end. Now I have to charge like 220 or 230 to make anything. Which, by the way, Rudy said it best, and I've been kind of harping on that too. Congratulations to the MSRP gang, because the play boosters are going towards what MSRP is for a play booster anyways, which is like for these at least, for the Universes Beyond, which is like 210 a play booster. I think currently they're 190, pushing that 200 mark on TCG. Don't quote me on that one, but I think that's right from like when I looked. I think it was yesterday or before. Anyways, they're close to MSRP. So congratulations, guys. You got your MSRP. I don't want to hear any bitching about why don't you sell at MSRP. You never bitch when it's below MSRP. So shut your traps. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got about the Final Fantasy stuff. There's been some really weird quality issues though that I've noticed. Not every pack, but probably every fourth pack I've opened, there's been like dings on the top little bit of the card there where it looks like, I don't know, some kind of indentation from the machines or whatnot, and it's kind of, luckily it's only ruined, commons, because that's what's in the front of the play boosters. So, but it's not really anything to gripe about, but it's still one of those like what the fuck things. So yeah, forgot to mention that. But let's go on to I guess the channel update and everything. For those of you that are local and visit the shop and everything, you already know that I've had to get a normie job. I start that tomorrow actually, so yay me. From 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I'll be doing that. And then afterwards, I'll be trying to do what I can at the shop. Lucky for me, though, it's like no weekends, no holidays, all that good stuff. I'm gonna go be a lunch lady at the school district, so I'll have the school, schedule. So that's kind of cool. But it was something that I wasn't really wanting to have to do. But when you're the only source of income in the house, you kind of just have to do what the hell you have to do, and just shut up and do it, kind of thing. Embrace the suck and see what happens at the end of it. So yeah, I'm not thrilled about that at all. I'm hoping I won't have to keep it very long, but we'll see. Because I could very well just it run me into the ground, doing that and this, because it almost ran me into the ground for the first, 3 years I was doing this shop. I've had a beautiful, like 8-month, 9-month hiatus for not having to have a job, but just can't do it, man. It's too fucking expensive. Everything is too damn expensive, and yeah. So with that in mind, though. I wanted to say that videos are probably definitely going to be down to the one a week maybe, if that, while I go through this little teething period of adjusting. Unless something really major happens, I might chime in randomly or whatnot, but they're probably just going to be stuck to the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday, something like that. So yeah. And it be my luck that this has to happen when I've got almost 900 subscribers, because after you hit that 1,000 mark, you're available for monetization and all that good stuff, and so close, and then life is like, oh hey, let me just go ahead and just poke right there and just stop you, just stop. We can't have you doing too much good now. So yeah, I'm sure that's pretty relatable to a lot of you. So, and you're just like, yeah, man, and what? That's my life. Mine too. Hi, I'm Jared. Nice to meet you. But yeah, so it's gonna suck a lot. But anyways, if by chance, and this is just by chance, you don't want me to get a normie job and would like for me to hang around the shop more and all that good stuff without having to worry about another source of income that will take me away from everything here, highly consider the Patreon. It starts at $1.50 a month, and then there's like a $3 option. Literally, I know this isn't going to happen. I'd like pissing into the wind here, but if all of the subscribers were to subscribe for the couch change option for $1.50, I wouldn't have to go get a normie job, so that would, fingers crossed, like, come on guys, do it. But anyways, enough shilling and begging. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Life is not a dick. You don't have to take it so hard, but sometimes, obviously, the dick wins, and you're a trash can, not a trash can't. Be safe out there, guys. I will hopefully bother you next week with something. Be good.